Hello there. Am I supposed to be a Star Wars character?
Hello there.
Space. Something so fascinating that our ancestors created hundreds of gods trying to explain what it was. Understandable, since at the time they could only piece out what their eyes could see. Space is so impressive to us that we made movies, TV shows, games that all took place or highly reference it. So when the technology finally got good enough, we decided to conquer the infinite darkness above our heads. In 1957, the first successful rocket flew off in the direction of the great unknown. It took a couple of years before we felt confident enough to send a human being, but in 1961, Yuri Gagarin was the first human to jump aboard a rocket and came back alive, surprisingly. Which brings me to today. Between the multiple decades of launching rockets and the 3,000 dead satellites orbiting the Earth, we created sort of a barrier of trash around the Earth. So much that there are people whose only job is to keep track of all that junk so that it doesn't hit something important like the International Space Station. Speaking of which, it has already been hit a few times by small debris. Luckily, nothing too dangerous, but it's just a matter of time until something big smack into it. So, what do you do when you send out so many things in space that it's now dangerous to go there? You create a giant laser to get rid of them.
Remember this as the last day of the
Space trash.
The Australian company Electro-Optic System developed a laser specialized in pushing debris out of the orbit. Not gonna lie, I'm disappointed. I thought that we were going to shoot a laser in the sky like Hollywood does. We really have to find something new to do in movies. Anyway, we won't be destroying any debris, but that's actually a good thing. Because what will most likely happen when trying to destroy debris is that it will shatter into multiple pieces. You can probably guess that keeping track of smaller pieces is harder, consequently making them more dangerous since they can hit at any moment. First, a laser is mounted to a telescope and sends out a visible orange light in the night sky. This light allows the telescope to give an accurate image of the space debris. Then, another infrared laser is used to track the debris and, when necessary, is able to push them to avoid a collision or to simply push them out of the orbit, so we can send our trash further into space. But the good thing is, if the aliens eventually visit us, we'll be able to push them away. We're all gonna die, aren't we? On this sad note, thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you next time.